It's the 27th of January, 2025, and there's a hawk up there in that pine tree. The crows just chased him up there. You can hear the crows out there cawing. They're dive bombing him a little bit there. We'll watch this for a second. They're coming right up on him. They're trying to chase him away. It's that Cooper's hawk again. I can see it. That's why all the little squirrels that were running here earlier in the short I made, all of a sudden they disappeared. Just like fish on a reef when a barracuda comes around. Same idea. Actually is. This little guy came back. He probably don't know the peril he might be in. Or it. He's going to go out there and look at those peanuts. Well, he's in clear line of sight, that hawk. Now those crows are letting him know. Zoom up here a little bit. He is sitting right up here, the hawk. Sorry about the big pinky there. I want to come out here a little ways. This little guy's still down here. We're supposed to get high winds today, upwards of 45-mile-an-hour gusts. And you can see it starting. The limbs are starting to sway a little bit. Didn't talk about any snow until later. And it didn't look like it was going to be much, like an inch or so. All right. I'll watch him a little bit. If he moves, I'll get back to this. A second black squirrel has just arrived. The one that was sitting there is right back there, hanging on this little tree right there. You see that black spot? He's right there. You can see him moving on the tree. And the Cooper's hawk is still sitting up there. He'll have his choice. One on the tree and one down here on the ground. The crows are still up here in this tree. You can see them. Over here to the side, they're cawing every so often, letting that hawk know that they know it's there. Now here comes a smaller bird in the treetop. I can't quite make it out, but that's a food source as well. And then now a third. Man, oh man, that hawk, it must have already had its breakfast, so to speak. It's already eaten, or it would be all over this. Those crows are still cawing. I'm going to keep my eye on this. The black squirrels have fantastic fur. This time of year, they're in their full winter. There goes a pizza crust. Hopefully you enjoy that. It was horrible. I might start giving food tasting videos go to different restaurants and critique the food. Show how you can put a McChicken together with a McDouble and make a chicken McDouble sandwich. And I'm not going to do that. I gotta make a video of me sitting at the Burger King wearing one of the crowns while I'm eating a original chicken sandwich and smiling. You're not going to see that either, because that doesn't happen. Not much of a crown wearer. Wore a military helmet. That was my crown right there. Once I hung that up, I was dethroned. But I still remember the techniques. Oh. Yep. Every now and then, it's good to be dethroned. Or as the little cedar sign said, at my grandparents' cottage on Gun Lake in their restroom, the job is never over until the paperwork is done. I never figured that out coming up as a boy. Had it been something to do with my grandpa's job at the Upjohn Company or something, I don't know. And later I found out it was just a gag sign that they purchased when they went up to where the Mackinac Bridge is now, before the bridge was built, and all those little what they call Indian souvenirs were sold up there, feathered headdresses and all kinds of stuff, and little leather teepees that were painted made in Japan, and to think that they all bought into the fact that, wow, you go up to the UP and the Indians up there, they live in teepees. They lived in wigwams. They didn't look anything like teepees, but the tourists, they just think as soon as they hear Indian, it's teepees and buffalo and everything that is the plains type nomadic tribes, not so much the ones that were in place for well over 500 to 1,000 years up there in the UP. After the Ice Age, yep, the Great Lakes were carved out by the receding ice. Some of the big boulders that are around here in Kalamazoo County are what left behind by the receding glacier. One of these days I'll take you over to Haystacks Boulder, not too far from here. It's the largest known boulder in the county, and it is a big boulder. All right, and that's no Boulder Dash. Hawk's still in the tree. The little creatures have split. Maybe they got the word. If I see anything happening, I'll follow up with a second part. Don't think there will be. But you never know. This is Michigan. Thanks for watching. Thanks again, all you that are first-time watchers. Welcome. Check out Haystacks Rock. Give you something to tell your neighbors and friends about. Talk to you later. Stay warm and safe.